Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Justin Phillips with Exceeding Homes in Madison and Company Properties, and I help people all across Colorado buy, sell, and build residential property here. This is my new Ask a Realtor question where I answer a lot of the questions that my clients have been asking me in the past. My hope is that you guys get some information from this and it makes your next buy or sell or build that much easier. So without further ado, let's get into today's question. Today we're talking about buying a home in a seller's market. So I have some tips for you guys as far as what to look out for if you're going to buy a house in a seller's market, which is what we're in Colorado right now. We have limited inventory, a lot of buyers out there. The buyers are fighting over houses. It's pretty difficult to buy a house right now. So you have a couple options. You want to make sure that you're competitive and you're pre-qualified. So make sure if you're going to get a loan, you talk to your lender and figure out your different options. The two options that you guys have is basically you could try to find a house and offer a contingent offer, or figure out how to do a bridge loan, and you could talk to your lender about that, because I'm not a lender, but talk to them about the different ideas as far as like taking out a HELOC to put down the down payment to buy your next house, so that way you can get into that and then sell your house. Because chances are selling your house is probably going to happen a lot faster. If you have a good realtor, it's going to happen a lot faster than you thought and for more than you thought. Because of how competitive the market is right now. So that's one option, is to hang on to that house until you've gotten a house. The other option, which is a little bit more risky, is to go ahead and put your house on the market if you need to sell a house. And then if it's competitive enough and it shows well and you get a good amount of buyers in there to buy it, they'll compete over it and they'll ask you kind of what you're looking for in a great offer. You can always tell them that, hey, I need to either make this sale of this house contingent upon finding a replacement home, or I need to stay in it, either pay rent or whatever for the period of time that it takes us to find another house. So you have a few options there. So keep that in mind when you're writing an offer. Figure out which route you want to go, and then when you write the offer for the house that you found that you liked, there's a lot of contingencies in it written into the contract. Like, if you're getting a loan, there's a contingency on getting the right loan. There's a contingency on doing the inspection, and there's one for the appraisal. And so you want to make sure that you give that seller peace of mind. If you're in a competitive situation, you may need to waive the inspection. Doesn't mean you don't get to do one. You can still do one, but basically you're asking for, if you take it in as is condition, is that you're not going to ask them to fix anything. You're going to take it as the property sits right now with any and all defaults. So the problem with that is if you're getting a loan, your lender might not allow that. So you want to make sure that that's okay with your lender, so that puts you in the most competitive spot possible. Same thing with appraisal. I've heard a lot of things in our office where the appraisers aren't meeting, they're from out of town or whatever, and they're not seeing the value in the house and the demand in our market, and they're appraising houses less than the offer price. And so make sure that you have some plan B's and C's for that, because if it comes in low, what options do you have? You can either ask them to lower the price, which if they had multiple offers, they're not going to do, or you can come up with a difference. And so if you have the ability to do that, that might put you ahead of another offer where the buyer can't do that. So stuff to keep in mind if you guys are looking to buy a house in a seller's market like we have right here today. So thanks for watching.